All right, in this one, we're going to focus on creating a full digital worksheet to turn and use as a worksheet that can be fillable by students. Sometimes the worksheets we want to use aren't out there and we have to create our own. So the best way to start, this is going to be in Google Slides. It can be done in PowerPoint. I'm going to clear my work area in Slides. I don't need the theme. Okay. We're going to change the page setup. We're going to make this one a landscape one today. 11 by 8.5. Okay. And this will be a weekly nutrition tracker. So we're going to put all the pieces in we need. We're going to insert a table. So we're going to go, 5 days across. And we'll go 5 meals. So we'll give them a table. Now I could use this as fillable for the students just as it is, but I don't want them to mess or edit with any of the settings. So I'm going to make sure that I mark everything and make it very clear. Fill it out. Okay, and we're just, again, going to make this simple all the way through, giving them another text box that says date, and going to give them some instructions at the bottom. So type the food you eat for each meal, each day. Okay, and then we can get in and we can customize it a little bit. Make size bigger. Really make it, the way we want it to be. So from here, again, this is a whole worksheet I created digitally. And what we're going to do is we are now going to download it as a JPEG. Okay, it's going to want to save it as that. And now we're going to create the assignment for our students. So again, in Google Slides, but this is a different one, so this will become the assignment. So we want to make sure we name it Weekly Nutrition Tracker. Don't need the theme open. Gonna go down to page setup, change custom. We're gonna make it the 11 by 8.5. Okay, we're gonna go to backgrounds, and we're gonna choose that image we just created. So the image we just created is what we're gonna set as the background. This now gives us places to put in our fillable text box. So I draw my first text box because, again, I want them to put the date in. And you give it its border, give it its color so they can identify, make it a little thicker. I'm going to copy that text box and I'm going to make it fit in each of the days of the week. Now usually before I do too many of them, I want to double click in it, and I probably want to take the size down to 9 so they have enough space This just means they don't have to deal with the font and size and everything. You can always put a disclaimer saying, you know, change the font, but if you make it that way for them, then it's one less thing they have to worry about. So again, I make my first row, and then I hold shift and I can just copy them all and make my second row, third row, fourth row, and my last row. Okay, and I hit an extra copy, so I clear those boxes off. Now I have a fillable worksheet that I created that can be used for my students for their assignments and everything. And I still keep my master copy, so I can go back, and if I want to change it a little bit or I want to make it a little more specific, I can change those parts of it. Hope this helps.